Greetings, world and family. I am Richard, coming to you today, being Friday, December the 27th. First, a little bit of feel good. To you, the world, as we love you. Yay! So, guys, all right, so I'm coming back again for another edition of a special viewer's request. Well, I'm not too sure if it was a request, but I found it very interesting, so I'm taking it as a request. And it goes to Miss Marianne. So she had commented on my latest video that I posted, was it yesterday? On Catherine Middletown, the Princess of Wales. So yes, I was brought to my attention in the comments that her actual name is Catherine. I thought it was Kate, so I meant no disrespect to, well, I forget who you are, but the one who commented on this. Again, like, I don't follow the royals, like, I know who Lizzie is and all that, but, you know, like, so I meant no disrespect. So now I'm going to call her Catherine. All right, so that's very good. So, Marianne, you want to know, yeah, because we were talking, I was mentioning that when Trump was giving his world tour, whether it be to the Pope or other presidents or Queenie, you know, like to bend the knee, the submission tour. So Marianne wants to know that just recently Trump has gone to speak to Prince William at Notre Dame ceremony. So the new Notre Dame church that was brought back to life. And Trump had come to speak to William. And I do remember seeing a clip of William waiting for Trump, who was outside under umbrella. So I guess it was raining. And he did look a little fidgety. Well, he could have been excited, but it looked fidgety. But your question is, Marianne, is if he might have delivered the same or a similar kind of message to William this time around at Notre Dame as Trump had done to the Queen Mother, Queenie, Lizzie. You know, several years back, and then he walked in front of her in the hallway of her guards with the funny-looking hats that should really be in, like, Whoville from the Grinch That Stole Christmas. I don't know, it just always seemed very comical to me, the height of the hat. But this is a very, very good question. So let's just totally dig in and go and see what my higher self and the universe wants to share through my cards. So you know I love my antique-y looking one. So how am I going to place this? Higher self, over soul, and universe. Please tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know in regards to when Donald J. Trump went to speak with Prince William during that time of the Cathedral of Notre Dame. Okay, the opening, I guess it was. It's Notre Dame. Notre Dame de Paris. I think I'm saying it right. Anyways, the church came back to life. And then everyone was there. And Trump came and had a conversation with William. So what could be said around this? Was there something important in the conversation? Is there something in that conversation that is in relation somehow to yesterday's video I did in regards to Catherine, Princess of Wales, Middletown. Catherine Middletown, Princess of Wales. Is there something? Are my two videos connecting right here? All right, so I think I asked that question pretty... oh no, then I got a stone that flew off one of my rings. That I do not like. Well, I got Gorilla Glue. That's always a good savior. Missing a ring. All right, so let's see. Let's cut. One more shuffle. Let's cut. Another shuffle and roll. So what flew out here? So we do have, in regards to a king of wands. And as you know, in yesterday's reading, if you watched it, I was zooming in to this gecko, this reptile. And in yesterday's reading, I had seen that this card was representing William. So we are talking about William, and then having the higher ground at war here. So I'm not too sure what this higher ground at war is, but it's in regard to William having a higher ground here. Then we do have a tower moment about confusion, illusion, delusion, smoke in mirrors, leaving everyone quite perplexed. Higher self wants me to shuffle some more, so I am going to listen. All right, cut, rock, roll. Let's continue for the heartbeat. So at the heartbeat, it is about moving out of troubled waters, right? We had this one quite frequently in yesterday's reading as well. So that's the heartbeat. So something about this discussion, going out of troubled waters. Then we got the King of Swords. So we speak about truth, justice, truth, justice, the justice system, truth be declared. Air, swords is an air element of the mind, wards. Moving on, we got back from war, very victorious with the Six of Wands. We got this, I believe, in yesterday's heartbeat, I think. I seem to recall. And then we got something grueling is coming to an end. Okay, all that hard labor going uphill, carrying all those wands on your shoulders and dropping them to the ground. Tens are endings. Last, ninth, and final card is the Fool. So that's a new beginning. So right after a 10, it's an ending. Then you start all over again with rebirth. So that makes sense to me. So it's kind of funny because this spread is making me deja vu to yesterday. I got a few new cards, but a lot of the similar cards. Yes, placed at different areas. Most of them, but I think that the first King of Wands and the last the Fool were placed identically in one of the two parts I did yesterday. So before we clarify this all together, I'm going to go for the 3 clarifiers. And then we got a youthful offering, a Page of Cups. There's something in that cup here seen as a fish. Then we got sovereign, self-made, independent with the 9 of Pentacles. She needs no man to lord over her or a system to lord over her or a government that governs one's mind. Things of that nature. And this is very beautiful. Goes in hand with the golden era where people are independent. You know, like a restored republic. Moving on. Then we got the King of Cups. King of Cups. So as you know, there's always something to me as a reader hidden under his cloak. So he's the king I trust the least. And since this is not a romantic reading, we're not talking about like a king of romance here. Cups is an emotion. All right, so let's go get one golden. Well, hopefully it's one. Maybe it'll be more. Golden Major Arcana. Oh, my turquoise. All right, let's see. We want this one. So we got the Empress, Gaia, Mother Nature. The best qualities of all 4 queens are within her. She holds all best attributes of all my queens. Okay? So that is good for a new era. Birthing, loving, maternal. I want more. Then we got, is that justice? Yeah, we got justice here. It's got a lot of karmic intensity to it. You know, justice to a system, justice about duality, a karmic sense. I want another one. And then we got universal knowledge coming out after the dark night of the soul to be enlightened with the new information. All right, so let's go over it one more time. So in regards to, you know, did Trump have some kind of a similar conversation with William this time around at Notre Dame? Then he had, when he had his submission tour and visited the Queen and walked in front of her. Is it a similar thing? This is my next client. I'm so sorry. Oui, Tania?
Allô,
Je suis en je suis en train... Oui, je suis en train de faire une vidéo, baby.
OK, ben juste te dire que je suis en route.
OK,
Je
je,
m'en vais juste.
OK, je te vois bientôt.
OK,
Bye.
bisous, bye.
I'm so sorry, and I knew she was coming, so I had to make sure she wasn't stuck, flat, whatever, like, and that she was okay. So that's why I did pick up. But I'm not going to stop this video. So there you go. We got a special guest appearance from Mademoiselle Tanya today. So, okay, let's go over this one more time. So, in regards to all this, we are talking about William because this is how William had presented himself in yesterday's readings with his wife. So, we're talking about him. We're talking about having a higher ground at war here, 360 eyesight, and about a tower moment. So, Buckingham Palace is a tower. Notre Dame de Paris, the cathedral, did burn down. So there's a lot going on here, right? I mean, they live in a palace. The old cathedral burnt down to the ground, or part of it. I'm not too sure how much of it. But that's a double talk. Okay, so we're having a conversation with William in regards to a higher ground at war. In regards to both, I'm really feeling compelled to something about what burnt down before. But let's see what else. Let's see what else I can tap into. In the now moment, so that would be like, I guess, during the conversation between Trump and William. It's a lot about smoke and mirrors, illusion, delusion, a lot of secrets, things that you think you know will change to something else, and or several confusing topics, leaving everyone very perplexed because they don't really know what they're looking at. But in the now moment, the heartbeat, so during that conversation, it's all about moving out of troubled waters. This one is right under the higher ground at war. So yes, I'm feeling there was a discussion. It was probably a very different discussion, but probably did have to do with a lot of the same topics. But that conversation made it go from troubled waters, moving out of that, grabbing all those, those topics, those conversations, those stress elements to smooth waters. Okay. Because here we got the King of Swords, so he talks about truth, justice be declared. So there's a lot of truth to this. So for the future, we're back from war victorious. Les villageois are all celebrating us because something extremely grueling has come to an end. That way we can start a rebirth with the Fool, who's got a happy hop in his skip. So this is a very beautiful. So, I guess I could get some more information, but let's do the clarifying. So something very youthful in the past. It could very well been like a follow-up or seeing how things are changing or improving in regards to past topics, in regards to little ones in a certain substance, or because in yesterday's reading I did feel that old shenanigans had recently come to an end. So this could very well be a follow-up, like how is it looking, things of that nature, what is the progress, hence the upper ground at war here. But we're talking about being highly independent. The Nine of Pentacles, self-made, sovereign, very independent. No one lords over her. And then we got the King of Cups right here. So that could actually be William's dad, King... It's funny, recently I can't even remember his name. And that, as an intuitive, is usually a telltale sign when someone has passed. And then I just, because I did mention his name like so many times within the last year, and now I can't remember William's dad's name. Does that mean that he's actually passed and no one has gotten, mainstream news didn't get the memo, or they're not allowed to say it. What is his name? Elizabeth was married to, I can't remember his name. So instead of one golden major arcana, I got three. So I got Gaia, the Empress, Mother Earth. She is full of abundance. She is thriving, birthing, loving, nurturing. Justice has been bestowed. It's got a big karmic punch to it about universal knowledge, secrets from the universe after a slumber, like probably the silver era coming with enlightenment. So it's looking very, very good. Now, let me just go see what I can get, Femi. I think that what I want to clarify is, do I really want to clarify? Let's go clarify the tower. Yeah, we're going to clarify the tower, which was a third on the first row. So I want to see if it's about like Buckingham Palace, or if we're talking about, the old cathedral that had burnt. I don't know, when was it? I remember there was a picture, Big Mike drinking wine with a reflection of the burning church on a cruise ship. So that would have been when? I mean, that was... Trump have been president then? I don't... Well, maybe, huh? Anyways, tell me what I can see. Everything I need to... Hi yourself, please. Tell me why the tower card is here. See, that's the thing. Sometimes as I speak, as I share, I get images, and sometimes it's like a battery of Polaroid. So, I'm doing something, but I'm deciphering as well. Right now, it was Big Mike with that glass of wine. So I know there's a message to that. The tower, zip.com. All right, so what flew out? I got 4 that flew out. So I got, for a second appearance, the Empress, so Gaia. I got the Ace of Pentacles, so that is a grant of the universe about something tangible, could be financial. I got the Ace of Wands, which is another grant of the universe, but Wands is a fiery element. If we're talking about the church who burnt down, well, that's a yes, because this is a fire element. And it was all because of an inside warring, inner war. Inner warring. So I'm going to take the tower as both. It's got something to do with Buckingham Palace and with Notre Dame, because these are like two major big yes confirmations. So to the 2 questions, I do have the Empress here, who is a form of a queen. And then everything was about like inner conflict, inner warring, war amongst. So it's in regards to the 2. Pentacles, it could be seen as the new gold back system, a financial, something that has tangibility. Wands is definitely like a fire element, passion, creativity, but I'm asking about burning, so that's the alpha of fire. So, and then the underdeck is the sun being the most positive card. So yes, we're talking about both situations. All right, so now that we've clarified this, I want to go see... Let's talk about, on the second row, under the tower, we have the King of Truth here, King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? High self over soul and universe. Okay, so that's funny. Under deck of another deck is Emperor, my trump card. Under deck of the gold is the world, so something has lived itself up, wrapped itself up to end and rebirth. So why is the King of Swords here? High yourself over soul and universe. All right, let's see. He is here because, again, second appearance, the Hermit. So universal secrets, ancient wisdom after a dark night of soul, coming out of the silver age into the golden age with enlightenment, with information, with the light here in his hands. Then we got, again, a justice, about justice. There's a karmic justice system to this card. And then, again, so something very grueling has come to an end. So And it's funny, right? These three cards resemble my golden major arcanas, right? We got the Hermit, we got the Justice. The only one that's different is the Empress. Here is the Ten of Wands, but the Ten of Wands has showed up twice. So something very grueling from the past is no more. Finished, finito. So in clarifying the King of Swords, yes, this is it. Informational knowledge, justice with a karmic system, and something very grueling has come to an end. All right, so that's all said and good. So I'm going to say that, yes, you know, it might have been similar, this visit, Trump and William, but I feel that already yesterday, something was already arranged. It almost feels like a follow-up, a follow-through. Hey, buddy, what's new? What is it looking like? What are your experiences? Because, you know, I feel that the knee has been bended already, and that was with his touring at the past. Again, I repeat myself with the Pope and the Queen and all that. So there's something, you know, that's still cleaning up from the past, but I don't see it up and running, the Sidious things that once wore, you know? And I'm curious about the king. I can't remember his name of, you know, that's fair. So let's pay attention if there's any news coming out in, I don't know, next few days or about him. But I always remember his name, and in the last 2 days, it's like void blank. Like I can't remember. So there you go, Marianne. Oh, how dare I forget about my pendulum. So, higher self, oversoul, universe, Moldavite, beautiful, glorious Moldavite. So am I accurate with this reading? Yes. So is there anywhere that I was wrong about or misled? So the tower moment, are we talking about having the higher ground at war in a conversation with, am I still recording? With William. Is that about both Buckingham Palace, having the higher ground? So that's a yes. And about the old cathedral Notre Dame, because that did catch a flames and burn. Okay, so the two are related somewhat. So at the heartbeat, we're moving out of troubled waters. Truth, justice. Last row is back from war, and the villagers are celebrating everyone head on because something extremely grueling has come to an end, and we're ready with the Fool to have a rebirth, the golden era, a restored republic, high hopes. Yes, yes, yes. So is the reason why I can't remember the name of the King of Cups, is it because he has passed, or they're about to declare he has passed? Yeah, because I can't... and there is my client, guys. All right, well, there you go, guys. I love you all very much. Have yourself a beautiful, glorious kind of a day, and I'll catch you all on the next read. Rock and roll. I love you.